Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Connie Hubner, and I facilitate the healing and wisdom of Divine Mother. I've learned how to communicate with Divine Mother within my heart, and I put my attention on her and receive her knowledge. Many of the things she has taught me have been about how we can heal ourselves and connect with her. She teaches how we can move through life without fear, without pain. And when we do find fear and pain in our lives, dissolve it. She also has given me many healing tools, which I want to share with you, about how to change the disruptive, discordant energy in our systems and move it into light. And when these disruptive energies are dissolved, then we are unified with our divine self, which turns out to be the same divine self as Divine Mother. So it's been a very beautiful experience learning and connecting to Divine Mother. And today I'd like to give you some of her wisdom and knowledge around the subject of creating fulfilling relationships. Relationships are something that we really can't avoid. We're going to have relationships from the moment we are born. And we've had relationships before we were born, and we'll have them after we're born, after we're gone, after we're born again, we could say. So it's important to know how to have fulfilling relationships, how to create fulfilling relationships. Love is the key. But love is much more than an emotion or a concept. Love is a way of life. And this is what Divine Mother is teaching me and through me to many other people, that we can move into the heart and flow with love. Love is the greatest power in the universe. It keeps all the planets in their orbits. It maintains the balance of universal life. And when we connect in our hearts and allow that flow of love to move into our lives, it maintains tremendous balance and progress in our lives. So I'm going to connect with Divine Mother right now. I do that by simply shifting my inward attention. She resides in our hearts, so I'm going to take a couple breaths into my heart. Breathing into my heart, you can do it with me. Moving the breath into our hearts. Becoming aware of the whole chest area, the heart energy field. Breathing into it again. Letting our attention be there in the heart center. Even breathing in such a way that the breath is coming directly from outside of the chest, through the chest wall, into the heart center. The breath carries life force, and that life force dissolves blockages, dissolves fear, dissolves anything that has gotten in the way of you and me and our true self, our divine self. Anything that's gotten in the way of you and me and Divine Mother, who resides in our hearts. So we begin always by breathing into the heart center. And then just say, Divine Mother, come forth. And wait. Notice what happens. It's very subtle. There could be an expansion. There could be a a little deepening of the breath, some little signal that is Divine Mother saying, I am here. Now, if you don't get a little signal, you may need some healing, because many people have blocks in the heart that disconnect us from our true self, from our divine nature. So that's where these healing tools come in. I'm not going to focus on the healing tools now in this talk, but I'm going to recommend that you go to my website and go to the store, and it says Healing Tools Print. And there you can take a look at all of the 25 or 30 healing methodologies that I've received from Divine Mother. And one of the most important ones is breathing into our hearts, what we're doing right now. It's the way we connect to her. It's one of the ways we dissolve the blockages between her and us. So keep breathing into the heart, and I'm going to say, Ma, are you there? And she says, yes. Would you like to give us a message? Yes. So now I'm going to speak the message that I'm hearing from her. And she's saying to all of you, she's saying, I love you. I love you deeply. And thank you for being interested in me. Love is our bond. And I want to teach you all about love. And today we're talking about creating fulfilling relationships. Love is the key. But love often gets disrupted or masked or shadowed during a relationship. The mind can disconnect us from the heart. The fulfillment in relationships is always about love. So in any relationship, it's important to keep coming back to the heart. That may not always be easy, because relationships are about growth, progress, and evolution. And in any relationship, you're going to be pushed to break through whatever boundaries you have set up for yourself. You'll be pushed to change the way you experience life. And so often people resist change. But I am saying to you that your relationships are your most powerful evolutionary tool. And that includes your relationship with me. I will push you to expand your boundaries. I will push you to change the way you look at yourself. Many people feel unworthy, bad about themselves. There's a tremendous amount of self-criticism going on. And this is very sad for me, because you have a relationship with yourself as well as with everyone else. And if the relationship with yourself is a relationship of anger, mistrust, criticism, it causes you a lot of pain. The symptoms are feeling unworthy, low self-esteem, depression, fear, shame. These are some of the symptoms of having a poor relationship with yourself. I want to help you change that. And as we change the relationship you have with yourself, all of your other relationships will change. Breathe into your heart again. Trust. Trust is a kind of abstract word. It's something the mind doesn't understand, can't even comprehend. But your heart understands trust. Breathe into the heart again. I want you to trust that you are a good person, that you are deeply loved, and that you deserve to be loved and honored, respected, and valued. Trust yourself. I am Divine Mother, and I come in the name of love. I come in the name of trust. And I come in the name of truth. And I am telling you the truth when I say, you are magnificent. You are a divine being in a physical body. And you're remembering who you are. Remembering your innate divine nature. Soften again in the heart. Just soften. Breathing again into your heart. Softening is another one of my vibrational tools. It's a very potent one. Breathe into your throat and soften. What softening does is it expands you beyond the boundaries of your physical body. Soften in the physical body. And as you soften, expand beyond the limitations of the edge of your body. I'm not going to talk so much about softening today, but I do encourage you to use this energy tool, this Divine Mother tool, and soften into your relationships. Relationships can be very challenging, and they need a lot of healing. People in a relationship are learning how to step out of the small concept of the other, as well as the small concept of yourself. As you step out of that small concept, it can help to soften in the relationship, soften in the other person. It'll help you get a deeper connection with that other person. It'll allow more love to flow. We need to be forgiving with the people we are in relationship with. They have had experiences in the past that have pushed them out of their heart center and their connection to who they are. And there are often walls up to protect the heart. And these walls prevent openness, honesty, and innocence. Perhaps you do the same thing. You protect. You don't really show all of your cards because you're afraid of being wounded like you've been wounded in the past. I understand that. And I'm here to help you. I'm here to reorient you towards your heart and the courage you have in your heart. The courage that it takes to be truly yourself and honest with your partner and others in the relationships. Now, by honesty, I don't mean mean. I mean honest about who you are. Telling someone if they hurt you. Not attacking, but just communicating. That hurt me. That is an honest expression of your experience of whatever happened. Avoid attacking. And if they attack back, I am recommending to use a vibrational tool. Send the energy into the light. That negative energy that's attacking back at you, say to it, go into the light. Go into the light. Instead of fighting it, meeting it as a conflict, send it away. Go into the light. That person who is attacking you is also protecting. An attack is always a protection of something. And they may be protecting their fear of being hurt by you. You have to get beyond the fear, the anger, by not giving it power. Keep saying to the energy of it, go into the light, go into the light, go. Break, break. You can do that with energy. Emotions are energy. Thoughts are energy. Your whole physical body is an energy field. I teach people, and I'd like to teach you, how to work with energy in a constructive way to build the positivity, build the light, build the love in relationships. By sending the discord into the light, go into the light, go into the light, or break the structures of it, and then replace it with divine love, divine light. I am truly here to teach you to create fulfilling relationships everywhere. And the key is to not kick back at the negativity. Instead, dissolve it. Dissolve it so that it's nothing. I can give you the power to do that. Fulfilling relationships are based on love, and they are based on honesty, truth. And sometimes it's difficult to tell the truth in a relationship if you think you're going to be hurt, or you're afraid of being seen for who you really are. I am telling you not to be afraid, because you are beautiful. You are a divine being, radiant with light. And when you make a statement like, "That hurt me," you're simply being honest and communicating what the other person needs to know. Because if they love you, they don't want to hurt you. They want to support you. If they want to hurt you, there's something off in them that needs to be healed. That's why we're saying, go into the light. Trust yourself. Relationships are a divine adventure. They are based on love, and they are leading you to the most exalted experience of love that you could ever have. We just have to get you through the bumps and the scrapes. And it's because two people come together with a need to heal. And the partner, whether he or she knows it or not, is a healer to you, bringing up the issues within you that you need to look at, to change, or to come to terms with. It's not easy, but with me, it's joyful. I can bring you through. Humans have gotten separated from their divine nature and feel isolated, lost, and alone. This is a very sad thing for me, especially, that my children have gotten lost. I am here to bring you home, to bring you home to me. I am here to heal the separation in our world family. And I am encouraging you to learn from your relationships. Even if you have to dissolve a relationship, learn first everything you can. It may be that you learn that there's just a different direction in life that the two of you are going, and it isn't appropriate to continue together. But the love can still be there. Don't lose love, even though you may end up going different directions. Maintain the appreciation for whatever that person has given you, shown you, and you will find there have been things. Most relationships push you back into yourself again and again. They push you into finding your divine nature. This is how to create fulfilling relationships. Learn, grow, expand. Don't blame. When you start to blame out, you're not looking at yourself. Use these relationships as a divine gift to uncover your truth, your divinity, to empower you. I said in the beginning that relationships are all about love. Yes, and your relationship with yourself is all about love. Loving yourself. This is the fundamental healer. Loving who you are, not in an arrogant ego way, but in an innocent, honest way. Loving yourself. We have been trained in the society to not love oneself. That's because the society has been so ego-dominated. And there's roughness and harshness when the ego dominates, arrogantly claiming superiority. Break that when you meet it, shatter it. That is a sign of a person who is very frightened, terrified, in fact. Let's go for the truth. The truth is, you are a divine being. Innocent, whole. And like all divine beings, you care deeply about love and truth. This is who you are. And you have power in that love, power to change yourself, your conditions, your relationship, and the world. But keep in mind that every relationship is for you to grow and learn from. It's a gift. And the other person is growing and learning as well. There are relationships where what you are growing and learning is to say, stop, don't do that, I'm leaving. You're learning to claim your power and to claim your dignity, the dignity that does not allow abuse or put-downs. and can walk away from an abusive situation. Not with hate, however, with self-love and self-value. You are a divine being. And if someone doesn't recognize that, let go. Empower yourself by walking away into the light, into the love, into the truth. This relationship journey is a challenging one. And yet at the end of it is what everyone is seeking. Do you want me to tell you what that is? I will. Everyone is seeking union, unity. It's our nature to unify. And the energy that unifies is love. Everyone is seeking unity, truly with God, with the divine. And people seek this through their relationships. Finding the divine in another is beautiful, but it's even more beautiful to find that love of the divine in yourself. So I am recommending self-love. I'm recommending even right now that you say, I give myself permission to love myself. I give myself permission to love who I am. And even if the mind is saying, oh no, you did this wrong and that wrong and everything else, let it go. You've never done anything wrong. You have simply learned. You made choices, and if the result was uncomfortable, you learned from that choice to make a different choice next time. You are moving through this life learning how to love yourself, learning about who you are. And you are moved to engage in relationship, to learn more about who you are, and ultimately to unify with God. Then relationships really become exalted and enjoyable. Even with the union with God, you're still going to engage in relationships with your friends and families and significant others. And the relationship will continue to move you and evolve you and expand you. I am Divine Mother. I come in the name of my love for you. I want to help you create fulfilling relationships. Fulfilling relationships are not boring. They're not static. They're exciting, challenging, awakening. They push you, they pull you, they prod you to expand, to deepen, to open, to love more. I want to assist you. I want to be with you. I want a relationship with you. Soften in your heart. Say my name, Divine Mother, come forth. Pause a minute and notice. Notice my vibration. It's subtle, but as you keep inviting me, it's going to become stronger. I will guide you. Thank you, thank you. I love you. I want you to know who you are and how fulfilling your relationships can be. I am Divine Mother. I come in the name of truth. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So Divine Mother is very present. As I, Connie, interact with her and speak with her, we are truly one. It's a very beautiful experience, and I would love for all of you to have that experience. It's possible to unify with someone and maintain your individuality at the same time. This is one of the paradoxes of the development of consciousness. Being one and two at the same time. And as you work with Divine Mother, you grow into union with her. And at the same time, your individuality becomes enriched and enlivened, purified. So there's this beautiful exchange of unity and relationship, oneness, and then the relationship within the oneness. It's extremely exquisite. I encourage you to invite Divine Mother into your life. Learn her vibrational tools. They helped me embrace her fully. And she gave them to me for that reason. To dissolve the separation, to break through the fears, the pain, the sense of unworthiness. And let all that go into the oneness with the divine, whether we call it Mother God, Father God. It's the oneness, the unity with the whole. And it greatly enriches your relationships. Thank you so much. All is well.